Hello. Good evening, everybody. I just have a quick, um, something real quick I want to talk about. I made several posts this week, and so a lot of people ask me questions and other stuff. So I've tried to actually send messages to some people. So, but I want to actually talk a little bit about it now so people can so at least a lot of people can actually understand um a lot of people can actually just get a little bit of what I'm talking about in a way. So Chichi, can you, I think I tried to add you, but I don't know if it's not letting me do it here. Are you here? Oh, she's here. Hi, how you doing? Okay, so I just invited my partner. My partner in all things great. People say my partner in crime, but my partner in all things great because we push each other. You have to
Yep.
make sure, like we push each other to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
So we both started. Well, she started way before me, but for me, I actually started getting serious this year because I was going through a lot of things, and I mean, when you have an idea of what you're supposed to be doing, but you're too. I have this bad habit of procrastination, and
I know we
help me,
all
pray
do.
for me. I'm trying to get out of it. So I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm not taking action. So there's a difference between knowing what you're supposed to do, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a great step to now take action. So, but then I started using my brain. Like I need to learn more, especially when we had this Hurricane Harvey here in Houston. And throughout that 1 week, I couldn't go to work. And my main concern is worse, rather. Bills are piling up. I didn't go to work, so that means I'm not gonna get paid. So
Mm-hmm.
what am I going to do? So at that point, that was when I started, is it beating myself up like you're supposed to have been doing something before now. So
Yeah.
what like it was really a light bulb in a way. So and at that point I started making sure, but before then I've done some trainings, but I've done some trainings about entrepreneurship, about businesses and stuff like that, but I was really not taking that much action because the
Mm-hmm.
little steps I took, I didn't get the result I wanted. And most of the businesses I was introduced to, some of them like you have to actually recruit people before you can even make money, even though you
Mm-hmm.
invested your money. And then it was a lot. It was a lot going on at the same time. So, but I well, in a nutshell, we did our research because we were like, okay, we need to find a way to get through these things.
Exactly.
Hi, Ashley. Hi, everybody. I can see some
Hi,
people.
Ashley. Thank you for watching.
Stardust, I can see you. I can see few people from here.
Yeah.
So that was a starting point for me. So my main thing is now going forward 2018. um what things need to change, like
Yes.
things really need to change. And I've noticed a trend of, I mean, mostly a lot of people that I know, we all work from paycheck to paycheck. You can't really do a lot of things because, well, you have to work. I mean, like this week alone I was sick for, like, let me say, I worked 6 weeks, 6 days this week, and I was sick for 5 of them. But guess what, I have to go to work. I had no other choice. I just have to. So moving forward, so I started, learning more. I used to watch Nigerian movies before, but I'm like, I don't even have time to watch a movie.
It's been a
Even
while.
the news, I just listen to the news just because I want to know what's going on. But I need to really take my time. Like all those times I'm using to watch maybe movies or and if you're Nigerian, Nigerian movies are marathon, like
Yeah, there's a lot of movies.
part one up
Part
to
two.
part, and each one is like maybe 2 hours long or something like that. So I have to make sure that I really, number one, I think the first step is you really have to tell yourself the truth. Like you don't have to
Yes.
tell yourself the truth and own that truth. Like, okay,
Yes.
now it's time for me to change. So, and then you really need to know, okay, what are the things I need to change and what are the steps I need to take to make those changes. And I know for me, the first thing I need to do is get get educated, like get financially educated. Like, so
Mm-hmm.
my so what is it like? I really need. There are some things like okay. I started looking at investments, assets, liabilities. So now I'm like, yes, I need it. Okay. I mean, a lot of people, and I'm going to say, especially us Africans, we see cars, big houses, and all that stuff. We see it as, oh, just so they can know I'm the happening babe in town or I'm the happening guy in town. And then all those things, like if you go to a car dealer now, buy a car that is even if it's $1 million. By the time you drive it out of that lot, you already the value is
Yeah.
that
The value
lost
is reduced.
the same thing with even if you buy a house, people be like, yeah, you buy a house. Yeah, I mean, it's an investment in a way, but then you have to know, okay, with the house comes mortgage, comes
Yes.
what is you? I mean, you own a house, so you homeowners association, whatever, property tax and
Yeah.
all that crazy stuff.
Pay all the
So
bills.
yeah, so I need to let you talk, but now moving forward, I want to make sure my goal is that by this time next year, even if I'm working for somebody, it has to be because I chose to, not because I had to. Because I want to make sure I have assets, something that is bringing money for me. I'm tired of working for money. I'm ready to be
Ready
like
to work
I
for
wish
us now.
I wish Warren Buffett is my father or my grandfather right now, so I can be making enough money. So tonight we just want to talk about freedom. So what is it that freedom? What is freedom to you? So what kind of freedom do you want? Like for me, I want financial freedom. I want time freedom. I want to be able to travel when I want. If I don't feel like getting out of bed by 10 a.m., I still have
Yep.
my money coming in and nothing is stopping it.
Yeah.
So I'll let Chichi talk a little bit the about everything. So
Okay.
this
Thank you
Chichi
for
is
having me, Esther. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so excited to be here to say this and to engage in this kind of conversation because this is actually what I like talking about. You invited me here so we can, talk to our people, friends, and well wishers to know that 9 to 5 grind or 9 to 5 job or regular job, as people call it, is not a lifestyle. We are raised to grow up, go to school, get education, and find a job and start working for someone. And we start working for someone, most of us from when we are like when we are like teenagers. Some people
yes.
when they are in their 20s and 30s, and they'll continue to work for people for the rest of their lives until they are 65 or 70 years old to retire. And that is not life. By the time you retire, Most people are old or sick to enjoy life. So when I did the math and it clicked in my head, I said to myself, this is not the kind of lifestyle I want for myself. People are different. Some people might like it for themselves. I know most people, some people love their jobs. There is nothing wrong with that. If that's your decision, you want to be in your job until you're old, that is your own decision. So, but my own mindset is different. Is, like in my bio, I said I'm, breaking the norms. I don't really believe in doing something because everyone is doing it. Because everyone is getting a job, I will find a way to get a job for myself and work until I'm old. I believe in working for myself, being my own boss, and retiring myself at a young age when I'm gonna be, able, healthy and young enough to travel the world and really enjoy life and enjoy my family. We work all the time and we leave our kids at home. We say bye, kids, and we spend all this time at work. We don't have the time freedom. And most of us, yeah, you might tell me that you're making a lot of money in your job. You might be having financial freedom right now, or you might be surviving, but how about time freedom? You are exchanging your time for that paycheck. You are exchanging your time for that money. And there is nothing wrong with having both. You can have both financial and time freedom together. We deserve more. That is why I became, I started my own business. That is why I'm thinking that this is not for me, because regular job is what everyone is trying to do. We've been brainwashed to, grow up, get a job, do good in school, so you get a good grade, you get job, you work in a job all your life, and now you are working for money instead of money working for you. So we have this great opportunity where we, like Esther said, she's my partner, she's my friend, she's my sister, so we work together. So if you want to know more about what we do, just leave your comment below, or you can inbox her, or you can inbox me, so we move from there. If this is the kind of lifestyle you want for yourself, this is only for those that want a change. But if you love your job so much and you are okay with your lifestyle right now, you can go ahead and do it. Like I said, it's not for everybody. It's for people that wants to think outside the box. And now for me, I'm even saying that there is no box even to think outside of. I don't have any box holding me anywhere. My mind is out up here right now because I'm not playing. I mean, because this is it. When your mind is made up, the
Yes,
sky is not your limit. The sky is your starting point. So that is why we are making this video.
that's true. Professor, thanks for shedding more light on that. And for me, like when I made that post, somebody asked me a question like, okay, so what is it that I'm selling? One of
Mm-hmm.
my wonderful sisters, she had, so what is it that I'm selling? And I told her, well, actually, I'm selling freedom because as far
Yep.
as I'm concerned, I want freedom. And
Yeah,
to me,
that's what
it's
we
not
all want.
about, yes, it's not about the opportunity I have right now. It's not about the this opportunity I've been introduced to right now. It's a
Mm-hmm.
stepping stone, but that is not the main thing I want to focus on. But for me, it's what can give me freedom. So it's like you have to be open to learn. You have to be open to, and then you have to be willing to take actions. Don't just learn. Don't just. A lot
Yep.
of people that ask me, like the past 3 days that I've been making posts, a lot of people ask me questions. Oh, send me information, inbox me. I sent messages to a lot of people. Even my fingers were tired, and a lot of people, oh, we'll get back to you, or and even I had to block like two people today because they were like, oh, so can you just? I'm like, you really? I don't
I
even have
know.
that money.
No,
I don't even. I don't even have that money that I will give you to scam. So don't even bother about like, oh, can you? invest for me with your money, and then when I see the results, then I will
No,
pay you back.
no.
I was like, bye.
Can I say
So,
something?
yes.
People inboxing you and telling you to give them money to start this business, they don't have money to start. I think it's a big joke, because if you don't have money to invest in yourself, and I look at you, and especially some, I mean, I don't want to sound a little,
Why do I have a feeling I don't
and
know
I
she
look at
was
you sometimes, and I look at some women, they say they don't have money to invest in themselves or start up a business. Then I'll look at your hair, I see a Brazilian hair. I look at your nails, I see your nails. And I look at your handbag or pocketbook, and it's Gucci and Louis Vuitton and it's all these brand
Oh
name Michael
Lord.
Kors. And I'm like, oh, you don't really have money to invest in yourself. We have to talk about that. Then that's when we need to talk. Because for me, if you really need something and you're really serious about changing your lifestyle, you have to invest in yourself. You have to forfeit those nails and beauty, parlor, and those hair and those bags and shoes and clothes for a while, maybe a month or two, and save up the money and take care of what you know is going to be a long term kind of reward and investment for you and your family. So if people are inboxing you, asking you to start up the business, we have to analyze. Then we have to talk in a private sec and know what is going on. We have to figure
My
out
fingers
what is
are even
going
tired. My
on.
fingers are even tired. I'm not like, I think
So,
because now I created a group. Like if you need information and you just okay indicate, okay, I need more information, I'll just add you to the group so you can, because I already put all the detailed information in there, and then you can learn all you want to learn and then see how it can work for you. But
mhm,
our goal is, when you have investment account, that's an asset that will bring money into your pocket. Like
mhm.
that's like a stream of that will, I mean, we're not saying quit your job or anything, but it's an additional stream of income, because
Stream of
I know they
income.
said like an an average rich man has at least
Seven.
seven streams of income. So
Yes.
I only have one, so I'm trying to make it 10.
At least.
Sorry, my tripod fell.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
My
Yes.
tripod fell. I'm
That's
trying.
okay.
I'm trying to make it 10. So
Yeah.
can you see?
Yeah, I can see you
Can you
now. It's
see?
fixed.
Oh, okay. So
I'm loving the
that is,
tripod.
yeah, that is my focus. But of course, we have to take it one step at a time, and we all need to get out of this get rich quick scheme mindset, because a lot of people want what do you call this thing? They call it Indomie, Indomie effect. Like, oh, just
Indomie
put the
effect.
noodles in the,
Microwave
yeah,
effect.
Indomie effect, microwave effect. So a
Yes.
lot of people want to just like now, like, oh, if I invest $1 now, then they want the dollar to be 1 million in the next 24 hours. It doesn't work. That is not a
But they
long
are
term.
ready to invest 30 or 40 years in a job, and they don't even complain. They
Yes,
don't, they
that's
call all this when they hear anything about business or online business or entrepreneurship or online marketing. They are like, is that not a scam? Is that an MLM? Is that an, and I'm like, which MLM is worse than the regular job you're working? You have the CEOs, you have the owners of the companies in their houses drinking their wine in their yacht, and they are laughing. And then you have the directors, and then you have the supervisors, and then you have the managers, and then you have whatever else that you might have before you, the employee. And that is not a pyramid scheme, right? And then you see an opportunity where you're gonna have this time freedom that these CEOs don't want you to have. They don't even want you to think about it. and you call it a pyramid scheme. So we have to talk about that one maybe in another video, because someone told me that, oh, is it not another MLM? I'm trying to stay away from all these MLMs. I'm like, stay away from MLMs and continue with your 9 to 5. Let's see where
Yeah,
that
I
one gets.
think, but I
Because
think a lot of,
excuse me, I've never seen someone get rich with working a regular job. You can have the money to pay your bills day to day is average. But if you want to live above average, you have to step outside the box and step outside your comfort zone and do something different from what everyone else is doing.
that's true. That's true, but I think in a way, I understand where those people are coming from, in the sense that, I mean, when we go to school, they only teach us how to. They teach us the job to do to actually make that money. They don't actually teach us how to make that money work for us in a way. So
Yeah.
unless, okay, you actually seek more knowledge by yourself, that's when you know. And then I think people are more scared about all these MLMs that, you can't make money
Yeah.
unless you sign up your entire family and all your
Yeah. I
friends and all
understand.
your
Yeah. You
co-workers and
have
all
to
your
recruit
church.
people. You have to.
Yeah,
Things
so
are
I think
changing.
that's why people are
You don't
that's why
have
people
to
are more
recruit
scared
anyone
people.
to make money these days. And some people think because it's an online business, you join today, like you said, Esther, you join today and you make money, you start making money tomorrow, or you is like a microwave kind of, get rich quick, business. No, you still have to put in the work. I think that's where this comes in. Fear is the number one thing that keeps people from stepping outside their comfort zone. They might love the lifestyle, they know that this is going to work, they know that this is going to change their lives, but they are afraid. Some people are scared of what others are going to say or what other people are going to think about them. If you really want something for yourself, you don't have to care what people are gonna say. Like, I'm making this video, we are here talking this video, it might be shared, but I'm not gonna be, concerned about what people are gonna say
I
about me
think
in the video, or whether they're gonna like this video, or whether they're gonna like me. The earlier I put myself out there and let people make the decision whether to like me or not, that is better for me. That way, my tribe, people that are my tribe will like me, and people that are not your tribe, they will find their own tribe. So don't be scared or afraid to step outside the comfort zone because you're afraid of what people are gonna say. People are gonna judge you. Then you're gonna be average. You have to make the decision. Do I want to be average and live my lifestyle like paycheck to paycheck all my life, or do I want to stand down and put in the work that is required? This live video we are doing now is one of the things required for us to reach out to people to hear about the opportunity that we have and be able to connect with us. So fear is the number one thing that stops people from stepping outside their comfort zone and becoming who they want to be. So by the grace of God, I've overcome fear. By the grace of God. So so I'm ready to roll.
yes, even for me, it took me some, you know, some prayers. For me,
That
because
personal development comes in. You have to pray, and you also have to feed your mind with positive personal development. You have to follow all these top entrepreneurs and listen to them. I have a bunch of them that I follow and I listen to. And once you start that kind of lifestyle, nothing is gonna stop you. You're not even gonna be afraid, or you're not gonna be concerned a lot about what people think or what people say, because if you continue to nurture that in your mind, it's going to stop you eventually, and you're not going to move up to the next level, because there are people out there, they are waiting for you to come, because when God puts something in your mind, and when God put you in a position, you have to go out there and be who God made you to be. Don't hide yourself, behind the crowd and be like everyone else, when you know that in real, I mean, when you know that for real that you have a mission and God already called you up for something greater than average. That's what I believe. And I know that I have something in me that God already put in me to help other people to grow as I grow myself.
Pastor Mrs. Chichi, thank you
Ah.
very much.
And you, Evangelist Esther, Queen Esther, the real
Thank
queen.
you. Uh, I choose. That's one of my one of friends from Kentucky. How you doing, sir? Um, one of to actually just wrap things up. Um, I would like to close with this from, and then I don't know if Chichi will have something else to say after that. Like moving forward, one of the steps I've taken is when I was talking about financial education is I need to get books to read. I need to get some knowledge, get books to read. And if you can't, maybe you don't have access, or maybe your budget you don't have, you have limited funds and stuff like that. Go on YouTube. There are audio books on YouTube. Like
Mm-hmm.
today, I've listened to Rich Dad Poor Dad one
Oh
million
my God, I
times.
was listening to it too this evening before we started this
Please,
live video. And is
if you don't,
ah
if you don't listen to anything else, go on YouTube. Go and listen to Rich Dad Poor Dad.
for
That
that.
that I was telling Heidi, like that book actually reset my brain, and
Yeah.
it was a lot of information, and I actually it really gave me in, enough insight to really know. We there are some things we thought, oh, they're great investment, they're, but actually are liabilities. And
Yes.
there are some things, I mean, actually, I also learned that I need to learn not to be complacent and really need to learn how to push myself to do more. That is because, believe me, your girl is a little, like, when you're like, just the kind of lifestyle we live here is very easy to get to be lazy, to procrastinate, and just,
Mm-hmm.
oh, just like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow will become tomorrow, and before you know it, a lot of things you're very passionate about before, because you let things slide, then you start losing that zeal in a way. So I'll say get information, and we actually have investments, we have business opportunities that we've invested in and we're working on. So
Yes.
if you're interested, let us know. Comments, you know, put your comments below, or just send us an inbox, or anything like that, then we'll let you know the way forward.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if Chichi, if you have anything else, because so that we can wrap up. Do you have
Yes,
any?
like yeah, like Esther said, if you have any questions or if you want more information, just send us private message, or you can just comment and in this on this video. Just leave your comments so we know that you're interested and that you're willing to know more of what we do. Then, like she also said, we have a private Facebook group, a private Facebook community where we explain more and where all the information is, so that you learn more of what we do and how we do it.
Okay, so on that note, I think we'll wrap this up, and I will close with one something Chichi emphasized on earlier. Strive to live above average. All right,
Yes.
have a good night, everybody. Good night, and God bless you.
God
Bye.
bless you. Thank you for watching. Bye.